Captain and Company takes off in 5 on oldschool101.com. Class is always in session.
All right, our next record, You Be a Disc Jockey.
Uloma Ekpete, a public health physician and medical epidemiologist. She is a Nigerian American living with her kids. Uloma is running for U.S. Senate here in the state of Florida as a writing candidate and a lean Republican. She has been an active part of the community in areas of education, online teaching and mentorship, research work, healthcare innovation, and leadership. Umar has taken on leadership roles in many organizations throughout her career as a physician, public health physician, and a physician executive before starting off a private nonprofit corporation to pursue her political career and build the Florida communities. Umar will ensure that Floridians have a voice in Washington, D.C. She brings unity in our Floridian communities. Voting for Umar in the upcoming election in November is by writing or sticker voting. If you want to vote for Umar, write Uloma Ekpete on the ballot in the section that says Candidate for U.S. Senate. For more information, visit her website at www.electulomaekpete.com. Umar is a candidate for the people and a candidate for a better tomorrow. Vote for Umar for U.S. Senate on November 8, 2022. This is Uloma Ekpete for Florida U.S. Senate. I am a lean Republican. Slam those votes, and I endorse this message.
Do you know someone with a drug or alcohol problem? Get help right now. Insurance may cover everything. Stop the drug and alcohol nightmare. Are drug and alcohol problems hitting you too close to home? Get help right now. Insurance may cover everything.
800-758-9761. 800-758-9761. 800-758-9761. That's 800-758-9761.
I am Val Demings. I grew up in the rural Mandarin neighborhood in Jacksonville. I'm the daughter of a maid and a janitor and the youngest of 7 children. I was among the first students to integrate Loretta Elementary School. I graduated from Wolfson High and later became the first in my family to graduate college. In college, I paid my way through FSU through college work study and flipping burgers. After college, I became a social worker in Jacksonville. I saw an opportunity to join the Orlando Police Department and took it and worked my way up through the ranks to become Orlando's first woman chief of police. Then I ran for the United States House of Representatives to represent Orlando, and now I am running for the United States Senate to represent all Floridians. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message, paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
You've been working hard, doing the right thing, and paying your taxes, and putting your hard-earned money in the Medicare piggy bank all your life. And now it's time to break the piggy bank and get something back. Medicare. If you didn't know it, Medicare is health insurance for people over 65, and you paid for it with your tax dollars. Medicare plans now have more benefits than ever. That's good news, especially if you're like me and looking forward to paying as little as possible for good health insurance. Call and find out what Medicare plan is best for you. Save your time. It's valuable. We've already done the research for you, and in one quick phone call, you can learn how to get the best Medicare plan designed exactly for you. Hey, it's one of the most important decisions in your life. Let us help you through it. Here's our number. Call 65 Plus Medicare now at 800-343-4379, 800-343-4379, 800-343-4379. That's 800-343-4379.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Sabb, and I'm running for Orange County Mayor. I'm a 25-year Army veteran, Colonel retired. Under the current administration, we are facing the threat of increased taxation in the midst of high inflation, a rise in crime, homelessness, and affordable housing shortages, and even parental rights being threatened. We deserve better, and I want to be your public servant and lead our county from governing reactively to proactive and take us to the next level of prosperity in Orange County. Please go to TonySabbForMayor.com, that is TonySabbForMayor.com, and support me in my effort to be your next mayor. Thank you. Paid for and approved by Committee to Elect Tony Sabb.
There are 16 spots in the playoffs and just one track left. Well, not just any track. Daytona. A last chance to keep playoff hopes alive. And for fans to experience an event unlike any other. NASCAR Weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 26th and 27th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Make some noise!
Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1.
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
And when I wake up,
coming to theaters in November.
Power on.
About time. We're going to start the party without you.
let's get the show started.
Captain Company.
Is now boarding.
Gate
2022. The thoughts and opinions expressed in Captain Company do not reflect those of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network, my union, its affiliates, and or sponsors. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Captain Company Internet Airways flight number 2012 with nonstop hits for grown folk from Central Florida. My name is Tammy, and I will be your head flight attendant this morning, along with Reese, the producer. If there is anything I can do to make this show more enjoyable for you this morning, please don't hesitate to let me know by ringing or texting 407-304-0488. The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, so please sit back and relax and enjoy Captain Company, now via your favorite online station.
Well, good morning from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
It's way back Wednesday.
This is the story of the Three Little Pigs.
I said later! Listen. I was just trying to find something special to sing for all of the lovely ladies in the house tonight. This is what I came up with, okay? I said, okay. I wonder would you help me out just
You know, just clap your hands, would you?
Everybody, just clap your hands. Everybody, clap your hands.
Oh, baby. This one says something like this. Oh, baby. Oh, darling, I'm so lonely without you. Can't sleep at night, always thinking about you. If I had the chance to start all over, I would be wishing today on a four-leaf clover, and this would be the last thing on my mind. If I could train back the hands of time. Oh, baby. Darling, I can't hold out much longer, but the pain is getting deep. Oh, the hurt keep getting stronger. But if I had just one more try, I would be yours alone until the day I die. We would have a love song to sing. If I could train back the hands of time. Oh, baby. Remember, girl, that I love you. Ow! Oh, baby. Oh, darling. Please let me come back home. Your love has been so good to me, baby. And I just realized without it I can't go home. Cause for you're the other hand that makes my life complete. If I had one more chance, would have a love so sweet. These would be the last thing on my mind. If I could train back the hand of time. Oh, baby. And I love you. Well, hey, baby. Wait. So what? Hey, baby. Do it. Do it. Well, turn them back, baby. Wait. Hey, baby. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, baby. Turn them back.
We're rolling, Captain. There's no need to fear.
Captain and Company in the morning.
Is here.
It's different this time.
You know this ain't no place for no kids.
And no, you can't have a lap dance.
He talks more than the phonograph record.
Do you want to have a party? Do you want to have a ball? Do you want to make a scene? Then scream!
Roses are red, violets are blue. Oh my God, it's way back Wednesday, I mean to tell you. Flight number 2471. Boy, I've got lots to talk about, especially when it comes to, would people please stop dying? Would you please stop dying? Yet another musical genius has passed away. But we are celebrating 3 birthdays today. So, with that being said, it's going to be off the chain today. And then I was supposed to have a musical guest come in, and at the last minute, they too had to change their plans. Kind of like Reese the producer defecating in the house. If you're the last one to go to bed, would you please let the dog out?
Tears, no fears, man. Oh, is that right? Respected, don't neglect it. All right, my brother. Treated, don't beat him. All right, baby.
Wheels up, flaps down. Let's fly.
Texas 1549, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
You can always return to
Orlando.
You like it? Tell me what you're working with.
Young men single and free. Experience in love preferred, but we'll accept your trainee. Oh, I'm gonna put it in the warning. I need a love that's true. Gonna put it in the warning. My man and I are through. At home I find myself lost and all alone.
somebody rescue me. Please. That's all I ask. Just give me a break. Just a break. A minute. A minute or two. But no, that can't happen around here. Captain Company in the morning on a way back Wednesday. Looks like some extended benefits for veterans finally signed into law by Joe Pa later on today, long as he doesn't cough, moves his glasses, even blows his nose. Did you watch the president yesterday? He was signing some other bill into law, and oh my God, I felt sorry for him. I know that's somebody's grandfather, but damn. I mean, live on national TV, he's blowing his nose. I mean, I have allergies too, but damn, I try not to blow my nose live. But the president, sounded like a DC subway train. Yellow line to the Capitol. Yellow line to the Capitol. Yeah. Oh my God. And then all of a sudden, last night while I was trying to sleep, I started thinking about that trip to DC and things that should I pack? Should I not pack? Do I really need this? Do I not need this? It made me think of some people from the past that, they pack like a month before they go somewhere. It makes no sense to me. The trip is only 72 hours. What the hell do you need in 72 hours? Besides the usual stuff, the toiletries, and might even need to take some of that new soap. What is that called? Lumini or something? I can't believe they're advertising this on television. Talking about if your butt crack stinks, then you need to use Lumini. And I'm like, no wonder this country's going to hell in a handbasket. We're more worried about how funky is our chicken, and we need to be worried about how loose is our goose. Are you with me, people? And then speaking of funky, trying to get some work done back here in the studio, I decided I was going to bed early. Like 9 o'clock early. Yes, when you get to be my age, there are days that I just don't feel like doing anything else. I'm tired. You try to run a morning show and 3 radio stations and online and deal with people who change their minds about doing things and all sorts of little sidebar stuff. So I decided I'm going to bed early because I know today is kind of I thought it was going to be a busy morning, but it still is kind of a busy morning. But Reese, come on, go outside. He don't want to go outside. Probably listening to a thunderstorm like 30 miles away. Dogs can really hear. So this morning I get up to, what do you think? A mess. Now hold on a minute. Now if you went to bed last, shouldn't you let the dog out? But I guarantee you the CEO will be screaming about the dog defecating and urinating in the house and blame it on me. Just like every other thing around here. It's all my fault. Maybe I should have my own doghouse outside. 21 after the hour. Captain Company on a way back Wednesday. Patty Austin celebrating a birthday. Aaron Hall celebrating a birthday. Michael Bivens from Belle Biv DeVoe. And I'll tell you who we lost coming up next on Captain Company in the morning. Would somebody spray in here? Keller from back in the day, Captain Company in the morning. Yes, we have lost yet another talented musician from back in the day. Highly influential. I can't even talk. Probably because I still got that smell from Lumini stuck in my nose. A highly influential Motown songwriter and one-third of the Dozier Holland entity, wrote for likes of Diana Ross, the Four Tops, and the chairman of the board, Lamont Dozier, dead at the age of 81. One of his classics that he wrote is this next delectable one from back in the day, right here on Captain Company in the morning. We'll miss you, brother. You up there writing with Jerome now. And Uncle Paulie. And Joe Thomas. Oh, my God. That should be one hell of a hit. Captain Company in the morning.
Good morning, gang. This is Donnie Simpson. When I'm not on TV doing my show or screaming for the Skins or the Lions to win, I'm laughing at Captain Company in the morning here on OldSchool101.com.
this program for a special announcement.
Captain and Company in the morning. It's a way back Wednesday. Slick Vic properly caffeinated and not rated like the former occupant of the White House with news you could use to start your day.
The political sector and the country as a whole continue to react to the FBI's search of former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home this week. Trump allies are claiming the Justice Department overreached, while other lawmakers have supported the unprecedented move. The search was connected to Trump's alleged removal of documents from the White House to his Florida property when his term as president ended. The National Archives in February said it contacted the Justice Department about Trump removing classified material from the White House. Meanwhile, an Atlanta area grand jury is hearing testimony in an investigation of whether Trump tried to meddle in the 2020 election. And the House committee investigating the January 6th Capitol riot wrapped up its first round of hearings last month. Trump yesterday held a dinner meeting with a dozen House Republicans. Representative Jim Banks tweeted out a photo and said lawmakers encouraged him to again seek the presidency. The meeting was planned long before the FBI search, but the topic of investigations came up. Elsewhere, Congressman Scott Perry told Fox News that the FBI confiscated his cell phone yesterday. It's not clear if the incidents are related. As for Democratic lawmakers, Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney, chair of the House Committee on Oversight and Reform, defended the search, saying, quote, "Presidents have a solemn duty to protect America's national security, and allegations that former President Trump put our security at risk by mishandling classified information warrant the utmost scrutiny," unquote.
The parents of murder victim Gabby Petito plan to file a $50 million lawsuit against the Moab, Utah Police Department. The notice of claim says officers missed signs that Petito was the victim of domestic violence. Police stopped Petito and her boyfriend Brian Laundrie in August of 2021 after they got into a fight while on a cross-country trip. They separated the couple for the night, but they took no other action. Petito was found strangled to death a month later in a national park, and Laundrie admitted to killing Petito before taking his own life. Billionaire Elon Musk is countersuing Twitter, claiming the social media giant engaged in fraud in his failed takeover deal. Musk originally agreed to buy Twitter for $44 billion, but is trying to back out of that deal. In a lawsuit, Musk says he decided to back out of the deal after learning how many users actually see ads on the site, as well as a misstatement of how many fake accounts on the site. Twitter is also suing the Tesla CEO for breach of contract. Now, the case is scheduled to go to trial on October 17th. Developing right now, a grand jury in Mississippi has declined to indict Carolyn Donham, the white woman whose accusation led to black teenager Emmett Till being lynched. Before County District Attorney says the grand jury determined there was not sufficient evidence. It all comes after revelations about an unserved arrest warrant and Donham's newly revealed memoir.
That's a look at the world we live in this hour. I will talk to you the end of hour number one of your entertainment. Hey, Captain, how's our weather looking outside on this Wednesday, sir?
Weather looking pretty doggone good, especially down there in Mar-a-Lago, yeah. Maybe we'll just take over Mar-a-Lago and call that Captain and Company South. I don't know. I know. All right, let's do the weather, shall we? North of the border we go. London, Ontario. It's 63 degrees on the outside, 75 sunshine for you on this way back Wednesday. D.C., the countdown is on. 30 days until we come back home. 80 on the outside, 89. Rain later on this afternoon. Kansas City with Johnny Brooklyn. 65 on the outside, 88 for you. San Francisco with Doc in the game. 62 on the outside, 72 later on today. Los Angeles, 69. We don't owe you a damn thing, especially when you'll be running around butt naked, because it'll be 91 later on today. Too hot for you. And right here in Orlando, give me a break. It's already 80, 96 later today. Birthday girl Patty Austin. Crank this mother up. Because I know Cox Broadcasting doesn't play hits like this. They don't know a hit if you gave them one.
Need to feel your arms around me. I can't stand it whenever you're gone. Ever since the day you found me, I've been hooked on your kiss, but I know now was true. Can't you see just how you hurt me? Got a sensitive heart and it's tearing apart over you. I need to see that sunshine light before. Don't be cruel. Don't give up on the things we've both been living for. Do you love me? Can you still be a part of tomorrow? Do you want me back? Or is this just a thing of the past? Is it so hard to show what you feel? Can't you understand that I still care? You got to tell me this love is real, or our tears the only thing we can
Is this the man?
Yes, sir.
Is this the gentleman who crashed through Victor Maitland's window? Who disabled an unmarked unit with a banana?
Yes, sir.
Who lured Taggart and Rosemont into a gross dereliction of duty at a striptease establishment?
It's Rosewood, sir. Yes, sir.
Is this the gentleman who ruined the buffet at the Harrow Club this morning?
Yes, sir.
Captain and Company in the morning.
This has been a transcribed announcement.
Girl, I'm on. Yeah, Spider-Man and Freeze, full effect. I'm ready. I'm ready, Slick. Are you? Yeah, take it down. Girl, I must warn you. I sense something strange in my mind. Situation is serious. Let's cure it 'cause we're running out of time. Tell 'em, Rick. It's all so beautiful. Relationships, they seem from the start. Yeah, it's all so deadly. When love is not together from the heart. Check it out. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love her. That girl is poison. Never trust me, but you smile. That girl is poison. If I were you, I'll think. If I were you, I'd take precaution before I step to meet a fly girl. Yeah, you know, 'cause in some portion, you'll think she's the best thing in the world. She's so fly, she'll drive you right out of your mind, steal your heart when you're blind. Feeling like better lay low, scheming on house money and the whole shit. The local hoe should be cut like an afro. So what you saying, huh? She's winning to you, but I know
she's a loser. How do you know? Me and the crew used to do her.
I was at the bar, shake big and taking them all. And that night, I played the wall. Checking out the fellas, the highs and lows. Even when I'm open, still clocking the hoes.
There was one particular girl that stood out from the rest. Poison as can be with a high power chest. Michael Bivens said, and I'm running the show. Bell, Biv DeVoe. Now you know. Yeah, clocking the hoes. Clocking the hoes. Clocking them. I was at the bar, shake big and taking them all. Highs and lows. When I'm still clocking the hoes. There was one particular girl that stood out from the rest. Poison as can be with a high power chest. Bell, Biv DeVoe. Now you know. Yo, slick, blow.
It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love her, love her. That girl is poison, 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 poison. You never trust a big butt and a smile.
And the whole Emmy crew.
Hours of the St. John's on a way back Wednesday. This is BP with your daily dose of sarcastic positivity right here on your horoscopes. Aries, let's get it started right away with you. Today, you might complete a difficult project that's important to your career. Acknowledgement of your dedication and hard work could find you more emotionally overwhelmed than makes you comfortable. Yep, it's going to be one of them get out of your comfort zone days for sure. Gemini, an intense emotional dream could move you so powerfully that you awaken with the odd sense that the dream was real. Write it down. Maybe it is, after all, something that you need to look into. Cancer. Emotional discussions with your partner could move you to tears. You've overcome any difficulties and probably reached a new understanding. Any relationship or friendship started could show promise of being strong and lasting. Leo, today you may feel the need to do a lot of work around your home. Perhaps you expect future visitors or simply want to spruce up the place. May need to pace yourself and try not to do everything at once, like the rest of us who suddenly need to clean for house guests. Virgo, some intense communications with a close friend or a lover could reveal wonderful things about your relationships. Perhaps you have more in common than you thought. That's something to look into. Libra, ancient social traditions could be a powerful part of today. An emotional event concerning your family, perhaps maybe a wedding or other milestone, could have you feeling especially moved today. Scorpio, you usually place a lot of importance on self-control, and today this skill will come in handy when you receive some wonderful news that might otherwise move you to tears. But remember, don't carry it too far. Sagittarius, expect some great news regarding money, possibly professional advancement. Break into tears of joy. A female friend could be going through some heavy changes and might want your support as well, so be on the lookout. Capricorn, happy events involving a close female relative might have you feeling emotional. A marriage or a birth could be involved, and your projects, particularly those with other people, could proceed well despite difficulties that you've had to overcome. Aquarius, your telepathy and intuition are at an all-time high today. You should find it easier than usual to tune into others' thoughts and feelings. it might be a good idea to control your reactions as well today, so keep a lid on it. Pisces, today a deep concern for others' feelings could have you lending a sympathetic ear to those in need of some understanding. It's more important to listen than to talk right now. Like I've been saying, close your mouth, open your ears, and listen. And last but not least, the Charging Bulls of Taurus. A long-awaited event, perhaps a wedding or a christening, could have you moved to tears. As you are naturally a person who doesn't like to show your feelings, you might need to be by yourself until the urge to cry has passed. Yes, you sit in the corner and ugly cry when nobody's looking. From the shores of the St. John's, this is BP. I'll check in later for sports right here on Way Back Wednesday. It's Captain and Company in the morning.
BP, stop. It's all right. It's all right. We'll get through this. Trust me. Put the binky in his mouth. Or you could stick it where, well... where he would use Lumity. 49 after the hour. I'm losing it in here. On Captain Company in the morning on the Way Back Wednesday, flight number 2471. We're going to have some fun.
all rock you again. We are the Johnson Crew. We pull from your vacuum. We are the Johnson Crew. We pull to rock you.
Captain of the Company in the morning, finishing up hour number 1 on this Way Back Wednesday. Slick Vic here with your entertainment report, being brought to you as always by the BJ Murphy Show, Mondays through Thursdays 3 to 6 on oldschool101.com. A tweet that took place Tuesday night has the social. A tweet on Tuesday night has social media ablaze. Angela Yee had a cryptic message about the Breakfast Club. She wrote on Twitter last night, quote, "The Breakfast Club as you know it is officially over." She did not provide any context to the message. The Breakfast Club is hosted by Yee, DJ Envy, and Captain's favorite, Charlamagne the God, hashtag sarcasm. It airs on Power 105.1 in New York and airs in over 90 radio markets across the United States. As we get any more information about this developing story, we will provide it to you on Captain the Company in the morning.
Beloved ones are remembering the life and legacy of legendary Motown singer, songwriter, and producer Lamont Dozier. He died at the age of 81. He was 1/3 of the celebrated Holland Dozier Holland creative team who created classics like You Can't Hurry Love, Heat Wave, and Stop in the Name of Love. His skills of blending pop and rhythm and blues allowed the independent Detroit label to defy boundaries between black and white music.
Fat Joe is stepping up for his longtime friend Ashanti. Following Irv Gotti's recent interview on Jink Chance, where he spoke about his alleged romantic relationship with the R&B singer from 2 decades ago, Fat Joe took to social media to share his thoughts on the interview and did not hold back on the things he did not like.
Whatever Irv has with Ashanti is 20 years old, right? And so I know he was making some points that mean a lot to him, his heart and soul. But when you keep ranting about somebody 20 years later, it felt like he's not over the young lady, right? And so also we didn't know that they was right? Because the whole time, I'm there. What's Love, Big Pun Record, on tour. I never seen them together like that. Now, I'm not saying they wasn't. They was. Or there was rumors they was. I never seen it. But I don't need to know. I don't need to know.
We wish Brother Dozier well as he transitions into the next phase of his journey. On that note, that will end our entertainment report for this morning. More Way Back Wednesday coming at you here at Captain the Company.
You've been working hard, doing the right thing, and paying your taxes, and putting your hard-earned money in the Medicare piggy bank all your life. And now it's time to break the piggy bank and get something back. Medicare. If you didn't know it, Medicare is health insurance for people over 65, and you paid for it with your tax dollars. Medicare plans now have more benefits than ever. That's good news, especially if you're like me and looking forward to paying as little as possible for good health insurance. Call and find out what Medicare plan is best for you. Save your time. It's valuable. We've already done the research for you, and in one quick phone call, you can learn how to get the best Medicare plan designed exactly for you. Hey, it's one of the most important decisions in your life. Let us help you through it. Here's our number. Call 65 Plus Medicare now at 800-343-4379, 800-343-4379, 800-343-4379. That's 800-343-4379.
I am Val Demings. I grew up in the rural Mandarin neighborhood in Jacksonville. I'm the daughter of a maid and a janitor and the youngest of 7 children. I was among the first students to integrate Loretta Elementary School. I graduated from Wolfson High and later became the first in my family to graduate college. In college, I paid my way through FSU through college work study and flipping burgers. After college, I became a social worker in Jacksonville. I saw an opportunity to join the Orlando Police Department and took it and worked my way up through the ranks to become Orlando's first woman chief of police. Then I ran for the United States House of Representatives to represent Orlando, and now I am running for the United States Senate to represent all Floridians. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message, paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
Disney on Ice is hitting the road, and you're invited. Experience the coolest new adventure with your family and all your Disney friends. From Toy Story 4, The Lion King, Frozen, Moana, Aladdin, and more. Once the fun starts, it never stops. Discover where the road leads you at Disney on Ice Road Trip Adventures.
Tickets on sale now. Coming to the Amway Center September 2nd through 4th. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
And when I wake up,
coming to theaters in November.
Make some noise!
Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only. You're rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Sad, and I'm running for Orange County Mayor. I'm a 25-year Army veteran, Colonel retired. Under the current administration, we are facing the threat of increased taxation in the midst of high inflation, a rise in crime, homelessness, and affordable housing shortages, and even parental rights being threatened. We deserve better, and I want to be your public servant and lead our county from governing reactively to proactive and take us to the next level of prosperity in Orange County. Please go to TonySadForMayor.com, that is TonySadForMayor.com, and support me in my effort to be your next mayor. Thank you. Paid for and approved by Committee to Elect Tony Sad.
It's way back Wednesday.
Lickety-split, they ran to the third little pig's house. The wolf was right behind them. Let me in, little pigs, or I'll huff and puff and blow your house down.
Hour number 2 of Captain Company in the morning on a way back Wednesday. Let's crank this baby up. Thursday, but it's Way Back Wednesday. KC and the Sunshine Band from back in the day, 6 after the hour, Captain and Company in the morning on a Way Back Wednesday. T-minus 30 days and counting. DC, we are going to take over the city for 3 days, and then we're going to bring our ass back down here because that's about all I can take of all the foolishness that happens inside of the Capital Beltway. Actually, we fly out at about this time in the morning on my favorite airline, Maricon Airline. Non-stop, right on into DCA. That would be Reagan National Airport. The hotel is walking distance from the airport. The yellow line is right there. So, hey, I'm going into the district. You might read about me up on 16th and Georgia Avenue in the wee hours of the morning. And then stumble our way over to FedEx Field. Boy, I miss RFK Stadium. When I was a little boy, we'd go to RFK Stadium. My mom worked at the Pentagon, the CEO. The officers would hook her up with tickets. We would go to the games and cheer on the Washington Redskins. Yes, I'm a former Redskin fan. Now that we cover the Jacksonville Jaguars, Duval, y'all, going to D.C. I know, me sitting in the press box trying not to clap for either team, just kind of looking very auspiciously. You like that word? $100 word. Coming from a 50-cent DJ, what can I say? But while I'm in the district, I know I have to try to catch the red line, or the yellow to the red. Head up to Rock Creek Park. Ah, the memories. The memories on Captain and Company in the morning.
shows are becoming more than just a leisurely stroll. We have to compete here.
Captain and Company in the morning.
We're a respectable R&B station.
With all due respect, sir, this is not a respectable town.
It's time to jam, y'all. Hey, hey! No longer will I do all the things that I used to do. Stood by your side in innocence. Thought my love was just for you. Well, I'm a big girl now with big needs and desires. So don't you come around if you can't take me higher. I like to rock a lot. I'll take a pen and a spell. Oh, yes, I will now. I like to rock a lot. Big boy, I am bad. Ooh. Oh, yeah. So gets burned. Games never had no place with me. Jamming is my concern. Just give me one good night to keep me satisfied. Oh, and you gone underground, and if so, where do you hide, sweet thing? Hey, I like to rock.
DJ Snake out there, Disney, checking us out. Joe Pa signing into law burn pit legislation to expand benefits for veterans. Thank you, sir. Gotta take care of these veterans, even when it comes to politics. That's why we're doing the 1020 comedy bit.
Captain, did you forget? It's time for the early comedy bit. I'm looking out for you, buddy.
All right, kiddies, it's now time to gather around your PCs and listen to another joke sent in to Uncle Captain Chris Hill.
And this joke is entitled, Politics to a Little Boy. A little boy goes to his dad one day and asks, Daddy, what is politics? Dad says, well, son, let me try to explain it to you this way. I'm the head of the family, so they call me the president. Your mother's the administrator of the money, so we call her the government. We're here to take care of your needs, so we will call you the people. The nanny, well, we'll consider her the working class. And your baby brother, we'll call him the future. Now think about that and see if it makes some sense. So the little boy with a smile goes off to bed thinking about what his daddy just told him. Later in the night, he hears his baby brother crying, so he gets up to check on him. He finds that the baby has severely soiled his diaper. So the little boy goes to his parents' room and finds his mother asleep. Not wanting to wake her, he goes to the nanny's room. He finds the door locked, but he peeks through the keyhole and he sees his father in bed with the nanny. He gives up and he goes back to bed. The next morning, the little boy says to his father, "Dad, I think I understand the concept of politics now." The father proudly says, "Good, son. Tell me in your own words, what do you think politics is all about?" The little boy takes a deep breath and replies, "The president is screwing with the working class while the government is sound asleep. The people are being ignored and the future's in deep..."
Send in your best jokes to Captain Crystal at Rhythm96.com. And guess what? If we air it, you'll win a prize. Keep it right here to America's Home for Hip Hop, Dance, and R&B. Rhythm96.com. Because the joke's on you, baby. That's DC in a nutshell, isn't it? 19 after the hour. Captain Company in the morning.
is DJ Rachel, and you're listening to my buddy Captain and Company in the morning, now on oldschool101.com and rhythm96.com.
DJ Rachel, she's going to be in a mix on Freestyle Friday along with my boy DJ Joey G. And who wants hour number 3? Let me know. 407-796-8264. Nope, wrong number. 407-304-0488. Hey, I'm entitled to a snafu. At least I'm not sneezing on the microphone, coughing on the microphone, or using Lumini on my microphone. Come on, Patty!
interrupt this program for a late news bulletin.
That was the most touching sight I've seen on television in quite some time. President Biden signing into law about extending veteran benefits. Lady that was up there speaking, her husband had died from being involved in those burn pits in Iraq. And when he signed the bill, he had her little daughter in front of him, and he gave her the pen. Class act. Class act. Joe Pa, class act. Versus the guy that was formerly in the White House. Well, what can I say? He trashed the place. Anyhow, the law is signed into law. Get it? The law signed into law. Veterans get more benefits. Good, they deserve it. And with that being said, Slick Vic, help me out.
We interrupt this program for a special announcement.
Captain the Company in the morning, rolling along on the way back Wednesday. Slick Vic with some more news you can use. Brought to you this hour by early voting, taking place August 23rd. Vote, people.
Greg McMichael has just been sentenced to life in prison for committing a federal hate crimes against Ahmaud Arbery. His son Travis, the man who fired the shot that killed Arbery, was sentenced to life plus 10 years. Ahmaud Arbery was jogging through a Georgia neighborhood 2 years ago when McMichael, his father Greg, and William Ronnie Bryan chased him down and shot him. Arbery's murder became a part of a national reckoning over racial injustice. The McMichaels and Bryan were convicted in state court in January and sentenced to life in prison. In a separate trial, a jury found them guilty of violating Arbery's civil rights and targeting him because of his race. All three men have asked to be sent to a federal prison, claiming they won't be safe in a Georgia prison. Now, late this morning, after news of Travis McMichael's life sentence came down, we heard from Ahmaud Arbery's parents, and they say that nothing will bring back their son, but his killers must still pay the price for their actions.
It's been a long journey for my family. The tragic way that he died. And then it was real rough for me and my family to face these three murderers. It was hard to look at them every day as a father. And they showed no remorse for how they took his life.
I wanted them to know the pain that we as the family goes through every day. And for Travis to make a suggestion that he wanted to do his time in federal prison. Whether he goes into federal or state prison, it wasn't going to bring Ahmaud home. And that's the pain that we live with each and every day.
Two men who allegedly tried to kidnap the Michigan governor are facing a second trial.
Now, the first trial against Adam Fox and Barry Croft Jr. ended in April after the jury failed to reach a verdict on the duo. But federal prosecutors are getting a second chance this week. Conversations, texts, and social media posts will be used to convince the jury the two men attempted to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer in 2020.
A major arrest in Albuquerque, New Mexico tonight. Police have a 51-year-old man in custody in connection with the killing of 4 Muslim men. Albuquerque police confirming today that investigators tracked down that car they believe was involved in the most recent murder, which happened on Friday. The driver of that car is now in custody and charged in connection with 2 of the killings. Police saying during a press conference just a short time ago that he is also suspected in the other 2, but authorities are still asking for your help.
You know, historically, if we look at these types of incidents across the country, it's that community tip that helps solve these cases and bring justice to the families that are impacted. And I'm confident that once again in Albuquerque that will play out, that it's a community tip that's going to come in, that's going to assist us.
Those 4 men gunned down in the city over the past 9 months, 3 of the victims killed in just the past 2 weeks.
And that's a look at the wild world in which we live in. I will holler at y'all tomorrow. Hey, Captain, why don't you holler at us with the weather and how things are looking for our people up in the nation's capital?
Well, they better just get ready for me, because it's going to be party time this time next month. All right, Toronto, north of the border we go. Actually, I was told London, Ontario. Jesus, isn't it all in the same neck of the woods? That'd be like saying Daytona Beach in Orlando, for crying out loud. 66 on the outside, 75, and sunshine up there. Walk from the Pork's crib. He got himself a new one, so he's all happy. And, he's cuckooing and kikiing. DC inside of the Capitol Beltway, 88 on the outside. It's only going up 1 more degree before it starts raining. Kansas City with Johnny, Brooklyn 75 on the outside, 88 in sunshine. Doc and the gang 66 out there in the Bay Area, 72 in partly cloudy skies. Los Angeles already at 70, going up to 91. Orlando, it's muggy. 87 right now, 96 before the rain comes. More Way Back Wednesday as we play the bangers while everybody else is scratching their head going, well, what kind of music do we play on our station? Whatever we don't play over here, damn it. Cameo!
Pressure is my thing. I wanna tell you. I'll do what you want me to, or I'll do nothing at all. I just want to be what you want me to be. When you see what you want me to be. I just want to be what you want me to be. I get me high to see what you want me to be. If you want me to, I'll do it to be. If you want to dance, let's get to it to be. Let's not take it too long. Let's woo it to be. Cause when you take it too long, you lose it to be. Who said that it was done just by one? Who said that it was never ever done? Who said that two of us couldn't groove? It wasn't me, but maybe it was you. Music is here for everyone, just to dance, just to have some, just because we did everyone doesn't mean we can have some more. I just want to be what you want me to be. What we want to see, what you want me to be. I just want to be what you want me to be. I'll be your 50 day. Play my music loud, I'll do my best for you. Cause when the music's bumping, it's hard to tell what we're gonna do. If you can, we'll dance to death all night. Cause the pleasure I can give will make things turn out right. If you want me to, I'll do it. If you want to dance, let's get to it. Let's not take too long, let's woo it. Cause when you take too long, you lose it. Who said that that was done just by one? Who said that it was never ever done? Who said that two of us couldn't groove? It wasn't me, but maybe it was you. Music is here for everyone, just to dance, just to have some, just because we did everyone doesn't mean we can have some more. Was never ever done. Said the two of us couldn't groove. It wasn't me, but maybe it was you. Who said?
Everybody, and everybody just clap your hands. Fly girls, clap your hands. Fly guys, clap your hands.
Well, if you're feeling alright and you think you're on, somebody let me know.
Well, everybody in the place put a whistle in your face.
Scream it out and say, yo, hey. You don't stop, or rock the rhythm that makes your finger pop. I said hip hop, and thanks a lot. Come on, everybody, give me what you got. I'm gonna tell you a little story about the Sugar Hill Gang with the pow pow boogie and a big bang bang. And if you wanna rap to the Sugar Hill beat, gotta rap in the key of R.A.P. Now that is over, I'm ready to jam. Want all you people to clap your hands. Tonight we're gonna scream and shout. We're gonna turn this mother sucker out. To all of you people that are ready to jam, scream it out and say, I am somebody. Now get you a honey. If you wanna be my baby, you got to give me money. Turned around, didn't mean no harm. I knocked her out with my vicious charm. I said, no, baby, it's not like that. You see, I'm all about making that cold cash. Started driving around, started messing with her head. And next thing you know, she wanted to go to. But to turn me on, you got to be the best. Cause I'm the Master G. I don't take no mess like TNT. I'm dynamite. You see, I rock your body to the early light. And when you wake up in the morning, you'll see I'm gone. Check it out, girl. You're all alone. Cause you just been hit by the Capricorn King. I rocked you gentle, I rocked you mean. I rocked you in and I rocked you out. You made me scream, but I made you shout. Go dang diddy dang diddy dang diddy dang diggy diggy dang diddy dang diddy dang diddy dang diggy
See,
diggy.
it's up my back, it's around my neck. Woo-ha! Got the molding check. See, it's up my back, it's around my neck. Woo-ha! Got the molding check.
Let's scream, let's shout, let's turn this function out and keep it on. But you don't rush, let's make this party the real cold crush. Let's scream, let's shout, let's turn this function out and keep it on. But you don't quit, let's make this party the shore. Once upon a time, not long ago, everybody had on their radio. And then the fella came on with a groovy noise to put the wiggle in the women and girls and boys. The word got around about three cool cats who put the foot back in the pat. And let me tell you, party people, just who we be. With the help of Big Bank and the Master G. So get out,
slow down,
we're funk, we're bound.
Hey, the Sugar Hill Gang is in your town, the baby doll.
And all you daddy,
you better get ready to move your toes.
So get out,
slow down,
we're funk, we're bound.
Hey, the Sugar Hill Gang is in your town, the baby doll.
And all you daddy,
scream it out and say, yo,
hit it, shake it, but don't break it. Cause I know we can make it. And if you're ready to party and you're dressed to kill, somebody say Sugar Hill, Sugar Hill, Sugar Hill, Sugar Hill. And let your worries take a chill pill. You go ooh, ooh.
What you see is what you get, and you ain't seen nothing yet. I don't think I'm bad, don't box for no karate. Just an MC to put the boogie in your body. Go back and forth and back. With the Sugar Hill Gang, we take no slack. Don't wear diamond rings or drive big cars, but the people just treat us like movie stars.
You go dang diggy dang a dang a dang diggy diggy dang diggy dang a dang a dang diggy diggy dang diggy dang a dang a dang diggy diggy.
What's that birthday man out there? What's that birthday man out there? Is it December? Is it March? Is it January? Is it April?
All right, let's talk about birthdays on the 10th of August. Wow. Some interesting ones. Born on this day, Henry Nestle. You're going, who the hell is Henry Nestle? Well, don't you eat Nestle's chocolate? Also born on this day, one of the sorriest presidents in the history of the world. No, Trump is the sorriest, but Herbert Hoover would be second. Right there with Andrew Johnson. If it wasn't for Herbert Hoover, we never would have had the Great Depression. Roseanne Arquette. Oh my God, I had a crush on her. She's 63. Antonio Banderas is 62. Riddick Bowe. Anybody want to get in the ring with him? He's 55. I wouldn't try that if I was you. Kylie Jenner, 25 years young. Also born on this day, Vernon Washington, brother man actor from back in the day. He played in Roots and he also played in Soldier Story. One of my classics. Jimmy Dean. Boy, I love sausage because of Jimmy Dean. Doesn't it make you feel real good? Got to get that Jimmy Dean sausage. He was born on this day. Hot damn. Speedy Duncan, who played for my Washington football team back in the day when I was a kid. Also played for the Chargers. Speaking of ball players, Gino Torretta celebrating a birthday. Michael Bivins, we know about his birthday. We also know about, oh no you don't, you didn't know about John Starks. Today's his birthday. Aaron Hall celebrating a birthday. Patty Austin, you know she's celebrating her birthday. And we still got some more, well, jams from the birthday people. So Hit it.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthdays are like chocolate chip cookies. If you think about how many you've had, it makes you kind of sick.
Oh, Michael Bivins. Tell Biv DeVoe we got to go on this Way Back Wednesday. Hey, 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 hey. Out of here in 30 days. Money Cold Airlines, take me away.
Take a look at me. Tell me, do you like what you see? Do you think you can? Do you think you can do me? Kiss me, pretty baby. Touch me all over. Girl, what makes you think you can deal with me? Do you think you can do me? Yeah. Oh. Do you think you can do me? Yeah, I bet. Girl, let your head down. Take off your clothes and leave on your shoes. Would you mind if I looked at you for a moment before I make sweet love? Backstage, underage adolescent, how you doing? Fine, she replied, high side, I like to do the wild thing. Action took place, hey, kinda way, come on, don't forget the J, the M, the M, the Y, yo, I need a body bag. You can do me when you wanna do me. I like it in the morning time, yeah. Sometimes I love it in the evening, baby. Can you do me all over, The time was 6 o'clock on the Swatch watch. No time to chill, got a date. Can't be late, hey. The girl is gonna do me. Move to the jacuzzi. Move that booty. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no! Just like that, and I love the way you do it to me, baby. Yeah. Oh, move just a little bit closer. I love the way you touch me when you touch my body all over me, baby. Kiss me when you wanna. Oh, come on and sweat me just a little bit, yeah. That's the way I like it, baby. Come on over here. Let me caress your beautiful body. Kiss you from head to toe. And make you sweat. Yeah. We're gonna turn up the heat all the way. 95, baby. And just sweat, baby. That's the way I like to do it. Rub you all over with some hot oil. And just watch your body. I just wanna lay your beautiful body down by the fireplace, baby, and make love to you all night. That's your beautiful body, kiss you from head to toe, and make you sweat. We gonna turn up the heat all the way. 95, baby. Make you sweat. That's the rub you all over and just watch your body shine.
Big shout out to my friends and listeners, Minnesota Avenue, Landover, what's going on? Rhode Island Avenue, U Street, Naylor Road, Southern Avenue, Congress Heights, the Captain's coming home to D.C. And we'll be jamming at Trouble Funk Express on the green line, and the silver line, and the red line, and the yellow line. Sports with BP. Big shout out to my buddy Preacher Man with EU. You remember EU, the group that did Doing the Butt? Well, listen to what he just sent me via text. Hey, Captain, let me know 1 week before you get to D.C. so I can line up some places you can go interview some folks and have a good time. Maybe even get you on the air at WPFW 89.3. Me on the air in D.C. Donald Trump goes to jail.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat.
Swing and a miss. Slam dunk. Touchdown. Sports.
From the shores of the St. John's at the A7BN Sports Desk, this is BP with your daily sports wrap on a Way Back Wednesday, presented by Premier Oracle Elevator. Give John Gill a call at 321-316-8558 for all of your vertical transportation needs. A light day today, so we'll go right to the scoreboard. WNBA action. Storm beat the Sky 111-100. Las Vegas beats the Atlanta Dream 97-90, and the Connecticut Sun beat the LA Sparks 97-71. Over to Major League Baseball action, a doubleheader between the White Sox and the Royals. Kansas City takes Game 1 4-2, and then the White Sox battle back, winning Game 2 3-2. Orioles over the Blue Jays 6-5. Phillies beat Miami 4-1. Cleveland beats Detroit 5-2. Mets over the Reds 6-2. Atlanta beats the Boston Red Sox 9-7. Cubs fall to the Nationals 6-5. Houston beats Texas 7-5. Milwaukee over Tampa Bay 5-3. Colorado puts the slam on St. Louis 16-5. Angels over the Athletics 5-1. Arizona gets the Pirates 6-4. San Diego over San Francisco 7-4. Dodgers hammer the Twins 10-3, and in 13 innings, the Mariners beat the Yankees 1-0. From the shores of the St. John's, this has been your daily sports wrap presented by Premier Oracle Elevator. Let's get you right back into it on Way Back Wednesday here on Captain and Company in the Morning.
I am Val Demings. I grew up in the rural Mandarin neighborhood in Jacksonville. I'm the daughter of a maid and a janitor and the youngest of 7 children. I was among the first students to integrate Loretta Elementary School. I graduated from Wolfson High and later became the first in my family to graduate college. In college, I paid my way through FSU through college work study and flipping burgers. After college, I became a social worker in Jacksonville. I saw an opportunity to join the Orlando Police Department and took it and worked my way up through the ranks to become Orlando's first woman chief of police. Then I ran for the United States House of Representatives to represent Orlando, and now I am running for the United States Senate to represent all Floridians. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message, paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
In the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything? And when I wake up,
coming to theaters in November.
Hey everybody, this is Slick Vic, and I have yet another way to listen to Captain and Company in the Morning. Log into the Streaming Pulse app. Since Streaming Pulse is the server farm for which you broadcast from, you might as well download their app. Go to genre, click hip hop and R&B, and there you have us. Yet another way to enjoy Captain and Company in the Morning on oldschool101.com. That's the Streaming Pulse app. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
There are 16 spots in the playoffs and just one track left. Well, not just any track. Daytona. A last chance to keep playoff hopes alive and for fans to experience an event unlike any other. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 26th and 27th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Make some noise! Oldschool101.com.
WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Sabb, and I'm running for Orange County Mayor. I'm a 25-year Army veteran, Colonel retired. Under the current administration, we are facing the threat of increased taxation in the midst of high inflation, a rise in crime, homelessness, and affordable housing shortages, and even parental rights being threatened. We deserve better, and I want to be your public servant and lead our county from governing reactively to proactive and take us to the next level of prosperity in Orange County. Please go to TonySabbForMayor.com, that is TonySabbForMayor.com, and support me in my effort to be your next mayor. Thank you. Paid for and approved by Committee to Elect Tony Sabb.
It's Way Back Wednesday.
Once upon a time, there were 3 bears who lived together in their own house in the woods. One was a middle-sized bear, the mother. One of them was a little wee bear, the baby. And the other was a great big bear, the father.
Hour number 3 of Way Back Wednesday. I'm sitting here going, me on the air in D.C.? I'm already on the air. Live, and worldwide. But D.C.?
This kind of loving I only get from you. This kind of loving I only get from you. Nothing ever felt like this. So much fire in your kiss. Getting kind of serious. Makes me want to play it fair. Can't no other compare. So far I can't get enough. You got to be one of a kind. 'Cause I can't get you out of my mind. And I tell you, baby, I've been around. But there's only one thing that I found. This kind of loving I only get from you. Yeah, this kind of loving I only get from you. 'Cause some things were meant to be, talking about you and me. I don't want nobody else, and I'll never go nowhere. Baby, this love I won't share. You got me all to yourself, 'cause there's always something new in the way you do the things you do. And there's no other in this world, and all that I would ever call my girl. This kind of loving I only get from you. This kind of loving I only get from you.
Dead air. That's all right. I can do that right now. I can do that. I'm in shock right now. I'm in shock. I'm trying to feel myself. You know how people go, can you feel me? Yeah, I'm trying to feel myself. I cannot believe that Preacher Man, my buddy from EU, you know the band, doing the butt, has some friends on the air in Washington, and they are trying to figure out my schedule so we can try to get the captain on the air in the nation's capital. The FCC would roll over and die. I won't cuss him out. Trust me, I won't. I won't do that. I won't do that. But I am laughing at all the player haters right about now. He's going where? He's going to do what? Shh. Be quiet. The ghost of Dr. Jerome is riding with us. Jay wants to go to D.C. He wants to be on the air. We're going to do it. Just like that cereal commercial. Make it happen, Captain. Slick Vic, what's going on, brother? 9 after the hour.
Good morning to you, Captain. And isn't it fitting that the late Dr. Jerome, who provided you the means to travel to D.C.,
yes,
is now working behind the scenes to see that you are on the air in D.C.?
He's working other miracles. I can't talk about some of the other things, but I'm just gonna be humble right now.
Yes.
Which is kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard for a morning show guy that's been doing all the things he's been doing by himself, literally. And when I mean by myself, no disrespect to you, no disrespect to Kumo Kyle, no disrespect to BP, no disrespect to the CEO, no disrespect to Mick Dolan, who's always got his hand stuck out. You know what I'm saying? Those folks.
Yeah. Of course.
The posse. But we're still together. We're still riding after all these years.
Mm-hmm.
Even had a phone call yesterday from a distant relative, so to speak. Besides my brother celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, John. But do you ever remember me talking about a young lady by the name of Rhonda Rockstar?
Yes.
Rhonda calls me to tell me about an old friend that if it wasn't for Dominic, we never would have met. Dominic passed away last Saturday. And I'm sitting here going, wow. Now, see, at one point, let's see, Rhonda, Marty Licious, myself, and we were trying to work with, oh God, what was his name? He worked at K92, Ron Bison. What is the equation of all four of us?
You, Marty Licious, Ron the Rockstar, and I have... Captain, please.
Somebody calling you while we're on the air. You forgot to turn that off, but that's all right.
Just did that.
That would be, we're all born on February 15th.
Wow.
4 DJs born on the same day, working at the same location. What are the odds of that, my friends? But y'all keep betting against me. I don't know.
Hey, Captain, as you always tell me, and I always tell you and the people listening to our fine morning show, if we're so bad, how come everybody wants to play ball with us?
I don't get it. Speaking of playing ball, Deshaun Watson and Roger Goodell. Can we check? This is like coming down coming into DC on 70, and then you get off on 270S and come in on the north side. But go ahead. We all know that the freeway goes to DC. So, what the hell is going on between Deshaun Watson and Roger Goodell? I'm going to let you have the floor on that one, because I know what I would be saying right now, and I don't want to screw up my NFL credentials. So let me just.
So essentially, the NFL and the judge that they appointed, Sue L. Robinson, last week handed down a 6-game suspension to Deshaun Watson for violating the league's personal conduct policy. There is language in the collective bargaining agreement that allows the NFL and or the Players Association to appeal. The NFL exercised that option on last Thursday. Within the language, Captain, Roger Goodell can appoint either himself or somebody representing the NFL to hear the appeal and make a ruling. Captain?
Well, hold on. Before we change gears, just give me a minute. I'm trying to find your photo up here. Where is it? No,
it's all right, Captain.
That's Rowdy Maglite. No. Where is Slick Vic? Let's put Slick Vic back up in there. There you go. Okay. There he is. All right. Now, there we go. All right. So Roger, somebody that wants to call in while we're live on the air.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now I know what you go through, Captain. When people try to call you when you're trying to do news or birthdays, or if it's Johnny Brooklyn trying to request a song while you're doing some other stuff.
See there. But anyhow, Roger Goodell's trying to be judge, jury, and executioner. But he can't. He cannot do that. That's not the American way, but I'm going to give you the milk crate. So let's just slide the milk crate right over there, and it's all yours.
I'm trying to understand this, Captain. If you and the NFL Players Association jointly agreed to have a third party listen to all disciplinary matters.
Preach!
And lend their ruling to said situation. Why is it then that you put in that CBA that you have the right to appeal it? The only reason Judge Robinson landed a 6-game suspension is because you, Commissioner Goodell, set a precedent for discipline of that length for various cases. Ezekiel Elliott, for example, when he had his little issue in New Orleans during Mardi Gras.
I forgot about that one.
And then, furthermore, you make a statement that said that it was reckless behavior, and you were seeking to make the suspension a minimum 1 year. And, Captain, you want to fine Deshaun Watson up to $10 million.
Mm-hmm.
So,
hold on.
What was the whole?
Whoa. Before you keep going there, preacher. I got to raise my hand.
Yes, Deacon Hill.
What about Robert Kraft and doing the same thing at these massage parlors? How come he didn't get suspended for a year? How come he didn't have to spend $10 or $10 million, whatever the fine is going to be? What makes Robert Kraft different than Deshaun Watson? Please, somebody explain this to me. I don't get it.
Captain Deacon Hill is very simple, sir. Mr. Kraft is working in partnership with Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell works for the owners. So he wants to make sure his job is secure, that he works in their best interest. So he won't give as much of a lenient sentence to Mr. Kraft as he would to Deshaun Watson. I mean, that's just a black and white issue. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I go there, Deacon Hill?
Yes, you did.
My apologies to the congregation.
That's the problem with sports in general. Let's just put sports in general, okay?
Yes.
That's the problem. You've got all these uptighty, whitey owners, and you got black players performing. Isn't this modern day slavery, except getting paid for this? But
preacher. Let me side you the milk crate then.
Okay, but don't do as I say, but do as I do, boy. This has got to stop. This is what's wrong with America. This is why the Chinese are threatening. This is why the Russians are doing what they're doing. This is why the North Koreans do what they do. I mean, this is why we have this problem in America, but nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. And black radio, well, they don't exist anymore. They just don't exist. Done. See ya. Like a dinosaur. You sold out to Mr. Charlie. But then you want me to shut up and follow your lead? That ain't happening. That ain't happening. You're going to follow our lead in our direction because we're going to straighten it up. Brothers, we're going to work it out. We're going to get it right one day. Kind of
Yes, we are.
kind of like this board. I'm going to take it apart again and get it right. So with that being said,
kind of like people trying to call our phone.
Yeah.
We're going to get that worked out.
Okay, but we'll work it out. So with that being said, left, let's march left, right, left as we march into D.C. and get them right on Captain Company in the morning.
Send me the boot, these phones didn't know these leather gloves.
Grown fogies like me don't email, darling. We talk to each other personally.
Captain and Company in the morning, and America's home for classic hip-hop, dance, and R&B all day long. Oldschool101.com.
Yeah, yeah. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray my Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray my Lord my soul to take. Ew, you be saying daddy to me. Boy, please don't hurt me. This is my first experience, baby. Make it feel alright. Don't worry, baby. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Hey, baby. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Hey, girl. When I lay you down tonight, and I squeeze and hold you tight, everything will feel alright. Don't be afraid, baby. When you start to scratch and moan, and your problems are long gone, let it happen right now. Don't be afraid, girl. Now I have you all to myself. You can put all the other guys all on the shelf. No need to run and no need to hide. You know I want you tonight. Come on, girl, just give it to me. You just are making me so horny. Ain't nothing but a love thing, baby, between me and you. So just give in, baby, and don't worry about a thing. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Hey, baby. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Hey, girl. When I get through with you, there's nobody else you would wanna go to. I'll put all other men to shame. Remember, babe, this is a nasty man's game. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Hey, baby. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Hey, girl. Gee, I feel so lucky, girl, to have you in my arms. Now it's time to go, baby. I no need for an alarm. Go to sleep, my baby. Like I said, everything's alright. Rest your head on my tattoo. Yes, I know it feels real good. Ooh, baby, no need to be afraid. The lights are up and I close the shade. So kiss me, baby, I said. And so one more time for the road, baby. I'm running again. Give me that sedative, baby. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Company in the Morning, flight number 2471 on a way back Wednesday.
You know, I always get what I want.
Tell me, JR, which slut are you going to stay with tonight?
What difference does it make? Whoever it is, it got more interesting than the slut I'm looking at right now.
My daddy's name is Captain Chris Hill.
Captain and Company in the Morning.
This has been a transcribed announcement.
from back in the day, Swept Away, Captain Company in the Morning, 35 after the hour. On this Way Back Wednesday, our musical guest for today was supposed to be Jimmy. Remember him? He's got a new one out, and it's kind of crossed over. So we were hoping to have him on the air today, but something came up at the last minute. So he will be on the show next Wednesday, along with Brother John from HolyGhost105.com, our sister station. Next Tuesday, my buddy, the chef, will be in studio. And we will be talking about the bistro down on Apopka Vineland Road that he owns. Where's my, yeah, hand me that. Thank you. So we'll be talking about something I can't even see what I'm talking about. Le Lambe Bistro. 15771 South Apopka Vineland Road. Also, Tony Saab. Saab, there I go again. I don't know why I'm doing that, Tony. Running for Orange County Mayor. He will also be in studio with us next week. As you see, everybody wants to line up with the star and get on the show. Also, to my political friends out there that want to run for office and advertise your business, or your campaign, now is the time to do it. 407-304-0488. So you can get those last minute votes, because people are voting early and often. Well, they're voting often and early. Does that make sense? Okay. The Department of Justice now has just charged some Iranians with trying to assassinate John Bolton. Oh boy. How can I say this? The yarn is unraveling right before your eyes, and you're doing absolutely nothing to protect yourself and or your family. Sad. Very sad. Where's Birthday Girl? I need something to cheer me up a little bit there.
Is it love, or is it lust?
Well, at least with lust, I know that there's no commitment, right? Love is a commitment. Lust is a cool pleasure. Trust me on that one. I got 5 kids, all right? 38 after the hour, Captain Company.
Don't you cuss on this here radio. I apologize to all the friendly folk who are listening.
Captain and Company in the morning.
Do you really want to party?
My girl's like candy, a candy tree. She knocks me high up off my feet. She's so fine as can be. I know this girl is just for me. Candy girl, you're all my world. You look so sweet. You're a special treat. Candy girl, all I want to say, when you're with me, you're brighten up my day. When I'm with you, you make me feel so good. You and you, the way you walk and the way you talk, you always look so good. You make me forget my thoughts.
Do you really love me? Don't you really care? Do you really need me? And will you always be there?
Every night and every day, I'm always thinking of you in every way. All I know, when I'm with you, you make me feel so good. You and you, candy girl, all my world.
You're everything, everything, everything to me.
Candy girl, all I want to say, I need your love each and every day. Hey fellas, what? Check out Mike and Bobby, the lady.
Well, check out Ricky and Rob.
What about Ronnie?
She's bad, I know she's bad. She walks so fast, she looks so sweet. She makes my heart just skip a beat.
My girl's the best, and that's no lie. She tells me that I'm her only guy.
That might be true, but my girl's a joy. She don't play around, she's right to the point.
My girl's like candy, a candy tree. She knocks me high up off my feet. Oh, candy, you look so sweet. Oh, candy, you're a special treat.
Michael Bivins from Belle Biv DeVoe and New Edition, 48 after the hour, Captain Company. I'm sitting here laughing at all these loudmouth Republicans that are talking about, you know, how Trump was talking about lock up Hillary Clinton for things on her email, and now the shoe is on the other foot. So his ass should be locked up too, right? He should. And I'm going to sit right here and enjoy this ass whipping. This is what happens when the loudmouth opens his mouth and doesn't bother to realize that it could come back to haunt him. So let that be a lesson, kids. Well, first of all, I know we don't have any children listening to this show, but he who laughs last does laugh the loudest, or he who has the microphone last will always get in the last word. And that's kind of how this show is. I have the mic and I get the last word. Jones Girls, take us home on a Way Back Wednesday. Don't forget BJ Murphy. Coming up at 3 o'clock right here at oldschool101.com and rhythm96.com. I don't want to do it. You like that? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. We got to get out of here. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Prepare for landing, please.
Please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened and your tray tables and seat backs are in their full upright position. Flight attendants will be coming through the aisles to do their final safety checks. If you have any remaining service items, please pass those to the aisles at this time. Thank you.
You guys can get up out of here.
You know, that's funny. People now they're knowing when to call. They're calling as the plane is landing, for crying out loud. All right. 11:57, that wraps up another edition of Camp and Company in the Morning. Flight number 2471. We've still got, 29 episodes before we get to 2,500. And here's the funny thing. 30 days from today, we will be sitting on a flight heading to D.C. Now, just for the sake of an argument, just for devilment, I looked up on Flight Tracker, okay? Our flight to D.C. was supposed to leave at 11:47 and gets us in at 1:53 in the afternoon. But guess what? Delayed today. Does that mean we will be delayed in 30 days? Hell no. We got to get out of here. Tammy, you know what to do. Land the plane. Join us tomorrow, because you know what tomorrow is. Thirsty Thursday. Drink them up, drink them down. Smoke them if you got them. Doc, do you still got them?
After a wonderful landing, we would like to be the first to welcome you back to Orlando, Florida. We will be taxiing for a few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate and the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. We also ask that you keep the aisle clear of any carry-on bags so that Reese, producer, doesn't trip over them. This is the termination of Captain and Company for today, so if you are boarding a connecting flight via any of our broadcast partners, please check with the homepage of the station you are listening to inside your internet device when you disembark. Please be sure to check your seat back pockets, bathrooms, and overhead compartments for any leftover adult beverages or contraband that you may have brought on board with you. On behalf of our entire flight crew, Captain Chris Hill, Reese, the producer, the CEO, and myself, Tammy, we would like to thank you for flying Captain and Company Internet Airways. We'd like to wish you a pleasant stay wherever the music will take you.
This has been a presentation of
Captain and Company in the Morning,
the worldwide leader.
On behalf of your flight crew and Joe Bob the Manager, who's been flying with us on our tail, welcome to Orlando.
Good show. Love the ending.
We're all invited back to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Y'all come back now, dear.
I'm out of here anyway. Freeze out!
I'd say that was a pretty successful broadcast.